Hello everyone, Siddharth this side, and in this video we will be solving another question from the list that I have shared with you. And this is has 42 on lead code, which is trapping the rainwater. So what we have to do in this question, we have given an array, and each element in this array is representing the height of the block. And what we have to return in this question is uh, we have to return what is the total amount of water that can be trapped between these blocks. So, and the width of each bar is 1, and we have to calculate total amount of water that can be trapped between these blocks. So let's start how we can solve this question. So currently we are on two pointer approach. So obviously we will be solving this question using two pointer approach. Now what we have to additionally do here so that we can able to solve this question. So let me first draw this graph so that you can understand it well. So let me start from here. Okay, after drawing this, first the height of the first block is 0, then 1, and then 0 again. So here it is 1, here it is 2, here it is 3, this is 4, and this is 5. So first block height is 0, then the next block height is 0 as well, then the third block height 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so this will going to be fourth block or third index. So fourth block height is 2. So fourth block height is 2. Now the fifth block height is 1, and then again 0. So fifth block height is 1, fifth block height is 1, and again 0. Let me delete this then. Fifth block height is 1, fifth block height is 1, then 0, and then 1, and then 3. So then 1, this will going to be 1. Okay, so this will going to be 1, and then we have to make a total height of 3. Okay, so after drawing this 3, then we will be having 2 and then 1. So then we have to draw the 2, then we have to draw 1. So after drawing 2, then 1, then we have to draw 2 and again 1. So again, let's draw 2 and then 1. Now, if you will try to notice is that uh, how we can calculate the amount of water that will be trapped here using two pointer approach. So one thing you can think is that no matter the height of the higher block, the contribution of the water that will be get trapped will be according to the smaller blocks, because because even if this block is greater in height, it will not be contributing to the amount of water that will be get trapped between these blocks. So what we can we can do, we can initialize two variables, left max and right max. So left max and right max are the two variable that we can initialize. And now what we can do, we can check if the current element we are on, it is greater than the left max. If that is the case, then we have to just update the left max, because why we are calculating this left and right maximum from the both side, because suppose this is the height 0, nothing will happen, because the water, there is nothing by which this water can we get trapped. So after we will be finding this block, the left maximum will become 1. So after this finding the left maximum 1, now after moving to the next element, the left maximum is 1, and this element, the height of this block is less than this. So now we have to, what we can do, we can update the trapped water. So the trapped water will be one unit in this case. So we will be doing like this, plus is equals to 1. So after so you from here you can see that we just have to update the water in the case where we are encountering the element which is less than the left max. So this is 0, nothing nothing will going to be happen here. Now for the next element, uh, it is less than the left maximum, sorry, greater than the left maximum. because in the start the left maximum is equals to 0, and the right maximum is also equals to 0. So the element there will be no water here in the start. So after calculating this the after comparing these two element, so the left max is smaller than this, so we will be updating a left max from here. So after updating the left max here, the total water will get trapped is equals to uh, 0 from 1 from here, 1 from here, and similarly the total water that will get trapped from there will going to be 1 from here, and 1 from here, 1 from here, 1 from here. So this is the maximum amount of water that can be get trapped between these blocks. So this will going to be 4 unit of water that will be getting trapped here. And after this uh, here we can calculate it as 1 unit, and then again here it is there is nothing after this block. So the amount of water will going to be 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Oh sorry, let me count it again. So the start of the 0. Yeah, okay, so here it is nothing will going to be happen, because here the water will not get trapped, because on the left hand side there is nothing. So the left water will going to be from here. That's what I have told, because the left maximum is 1 here, and here the this element is the height of this block is less than the left maximum. So we will be updating our left the amount water which is 1, and from the right side as well, because we have to after updating our left pointer we have to compare it from the right in each iteration, whichever element is smaller we will be moving to that side, because the higher element will not contribute to the amount of water that will be getting trapped. So in this way we can able to calculate total amount of water that will going to be get uh, trapped between these blocks. So now let's move on to the lead code so that we can code this out. So in the first, what we have to do, we have to initialize the left maximum as 0, then the right maximum, and we have to initialize it with 0 as well, and then we have to initialize the total trapped water. So total trapped water, and this will going to be 0 also, and then the starting pointer will going to be 0, and the ending pointer will going to be height -1. So oh sorry, this is height dot, or what we can do, we can change the name so that we don't have to write height again and again. So here we can do array -1, array dot length, sorry, length. So array dot length -1 will be returning the length of the array. Now we just have to do what we have done in the two sum question. So while start is less than end, now what we have to do, we have to process those block first which is smaller, because the smaller element is only contributing to the amount of water that will going to be trapped. So if the element at the index start, if it is less than the element which is at the end index, then we have to process the left side first. So now what we have to do, we have to apply check for the another condition, which is if the element which is at the current starting position, if it is less than the value which is the left maximum, if that is the case, then we just have to update, sorry, if the array start is less than the greater than the left max, then we just have to update our left max, because this is the height of the block is higher, so this will not be contributing to the amount of water that will get trapped. So left maximum will going to be the element which is at the starting position. Okay, so after finding this, the else case will going to be if the if the element that we have encountered is smaller than the left maximum. Now this is the block which is going to be this block, which is contributing to the amount of water that will going to be get trapped here. So how we can calculate the amount of water that will going to be, so total trapped trapped water is equals to plus, we have to add what, we have to add the left maximum minus the height of the current block, which is array start. So this will calculate the amount of water. So for this case, the left maximum will going to be 1, and after subtracting 0 from 1, the answer will going to be 1. So 1 unit amount of water will get trapped between these two blocks. Okay. Now in the else part, what we have to do, this is the part where the ending, and also here also we have to increment the left counter, sorry, start counter. So start plus plus. Okay, now in the else part, this is the part where we have encountered the element on the right side which is smaller. So in that case, again we have to check for the two condition, if the element which is at the array end is greater than the right max. So if this is the case, we have to update the right max. So right max will going to be will equals to the value which is at the index end in the array. And in the else condition, we have encountered the element which is smaller than the right max. In that case, we have to update the amount of water. So this will going to be trapped water, and we have to add the right max minus array end. So after doing this, we are updating the total trapped water, and then in the last we just have to decrement the end counter. So end minus minus, and in the last the okay, let me change the bracket here. So this will going to be this, and same for here as well. And in the last we just have to return the total trapped water. So first what we have done, we have initialized the left maximum, right maximum, and the total trapped water, which will going to be the answer of this question. Then the starting pointer and the ending pointer. Now we just have done the same thing that we have done in two sum, three sum, and more question in the playlist. And then the array start is less than the array end. Then we have encountered the element which is smaller. Now what we have to do, we have to start processing the amount of water that will get trapped in the future. So if array start is less greater than the left maximum, then we just have to update the left maximum. Otherwise we are incrementing the total trapped water between the block, which will going to be the left maximum minus array start, and then we are incrementing the start pointer. Now we are doing the same here as well. So if we have encountered the element which is greater than the right maximum, then we are updating the right maximum. Otherwise we are incrementing the total trapped water, and in the end we are just decrementing the counter from the last, which is end, and then we are returning the answer. Now let's try to run this and check if there are some issues. So let's try to submit this as well. So all the test case have been processed. So bye, see you in the next video where I will be solving another question from the list that I have shared with you.